In this episode, we are looking at investigating the strength of materials. Hi, boys and girls, at the end of this lesson, you'll be able to define the property strength. Examine materials and objects to determine the strength of materials in everyday use. List a property of material that determines the choice of object for a specific purpose in everyday life, and complete at least 4 of the activities at the 8 learning centers. When manufacturers, engineers, and builders make objects such as school bags, water bottles, footwear, clothing, bridges, roads, and buildings, they take into consideration the specific use and purpose of each product and the strength of materials used to make these products and infrastructure for everyday use. These materials must be able to withstand wear and tear and deformity from pulling, pushing, and stretching. Finally, fear tests are conducted to determine the strength of the materials that will be used in making the product. Engage. Prior to the group activity, get an adult to assist you in making 5 similar sized bags from newspaper, plastic, aluminum foil, and cloth. Stitch the edges of each bag using a needle and thread. So here are the materials needed. The bags made: pencil, stone, stapler, a 5 milliliter water bottle, and you're going to make a prediction for the bag that will withstand the force of the pencil, stone, stapler, and the 500 milliliter water bottle. So which bag will not break when these objects are placed in there? So let's go to place the pencil in the bag made from the newspaper. Replace it with the stone. Now place the stone with the 500 milliliter water bottle. What did you observe? Which objects tore the newspaper? Now do a similar activity with the bags made from plastic, aluminum foil, and cloth. Which bag was able to hold each material without tearing? It would be lovely for you to do this so that we could see the results. Explain. Complete table 1 by writing yes or no beside each number to state the materials that are weak, fair, and strong. So strength of material: weak, fair, strong, and we have newspaper, cloth, and steel. So newspaper, weak, cloth, that would be fair, depending on how the cloth, what type of cloth it is, how thick it is, okay? But steel would definitely be strong. Explore, access the internet, then download and view videos and articles on strength of materials. Here's another group activity. Materials this time round: paper towel, string, magazine paper, gift wrap paper, wax paper, cardboard, scissors, Ziploc bag, and paper punch. The method: how are we going to do this? Cut out a 15 centimeter by 8 centimeter rectangle from each material. So you must have one for the paper towel, the string, the and magazine paper, and so on. 2. Punch a hole along a width of each material. Use a paper clip to make a double hook, that is, bending each end of the paper clip into a hook. Place one end of the hook in the hole on the paper towel and allow it to hang. Punch 2 holes in the top of the Ziploc bag. Make a handle by tying a string through the holes of the Ziploc bag. Now hang the Ziploc bag from the other end of the hook or paper clip that is attached to the paper towel. Gently place $20 coins in the Ziploc bag to get the rectangular paper towel to tear. Do a similar activity by replacing the paper towel with the magazine paper, gift wrap paper, wax paper, and cardboard. Questions. How many coins were used for each material before the weight of the coins ripped the material? Is there any material that did not rip? Evaluate. Complete at least 4 of the 8 activities at the learning centers. Word link from the Faye Ellington Center. Make a bookmarker on each. Include the property, strength, an image of a material that can withstand and resist forces without breaking apart. Self-link from the Dr. Agri Arons Center. Make a journal entry expressing your views on manufacturers conducting fair tests to determine the strength of materials before manufacturing the products. So is that a good idea or is it not a good idea? Tell us about that. Body link now from the Rex Nettleford Center. Imagine that your school has a lot of plastic bottles in storage. At the same time, there is an area of the compound that needs to be secure from stray animals. Discuss how you can use the plastic bottles to make a barrier to secure the designated area. What additional materials will be needed to ensure that the barrier can withstand the forces from the animals trying to get access to the secured land? Construct the barrier to secure the designated area. Music link from the Jimmy Cliff Center. Write song lyrics about the property, strength. Picture link from the Edna Manley Center. Draw diagrams of the activities conducted as you carried out fair tests for the property of strength. Social link from the Mary C. Cole Center. Use a digital device and take photographs of the barriers made from recycled plastic bottles to secure the area on the school compound. Share images in your class WhatsApp group. Nature link from the Dan Macaulay Center. Discuss the strength of materials used in constructing bridges and buildings to support the forces from natural disasters. In this episode, we were looking at investigating the strength of materials. So now you should be able to define the property strength. You should have examined objects to determine the strength of materials that we use in everyday life. List a property of materials that determines the choice for the object for specific purposes in everyday life, and complete at least one of the activities at the learning centers and posting it here. Take care. We'll see you in our next episode.